Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It has been a few weeks since I've uploaded a video and I miss my little YouTube channel, and I have so many new products that I've been using and so many new products that I want to try today that I figured it was time to make my return. So today I wanted to film a quick get ready with me video using a few of the new products that I've been using over the past few weeks that I've been dying to share with you. I also have been getting a ton of products from Mercier lately. I am so grateful to have ended up on one of their mailing lists. A few of their products I have been using on the daily, and I just got a bunch of new ones for summer. So I want to test those out while I do my makeup today as well. I have a bit of a busy day. I'm going to head to work in a little bit, then I'm meeting my girlfriend later. So I'm going to be doing a more full coverage look, if you will, because it's still early. So I want to make sure that my makeup lasts until I have to meet her later at like 6. It's about 9 now. So I'm going to show you how I do my makeup when I really want it to last, especially in the summer. A few of these little tips and tricks have been working wonders for me, and I want to share them with you. So let's get right into it. I brought my little headband down. I'm gonna do my hair too, if you didn't notice. It's looking a little rough. So first things first, we have to use a moisturizer. If you do read my blog or follow me on Instagram, you know I recently posted about the Olay Whips with the new SPF 25 in it. They just redeveloped the formula to include an SPF, which is really great, especially in the summertime.
Even though SPF protection is important year-round.
Now that I turned 30, I'm a little bit more adamant and conscious about using products that are going to protect my skin and face. What I really like about this stuff is that it's very lightweight but super hydrating. It has a little bit of an SPF smell to it, but I love the way that it makes my skin look and feel, and I really like the way that my makeup wears over it. So highly recommend this product. The next thing that I've been doing that is very new to me, and I want to do a whole video just on this, is primer. Obviously we know that primer is a crucial step in your makeup routine if you want your foundation to apply as flawlessly as possible, but to me it's just an extra step. Now normally the Olay Whips, the original Whips, has a bit more of a matte finish than this one does, so I have been using another primer on top of this. A few weeks ago, Mercier actually sent me a box of primers to try. I brought them all down, but I've been using one in particular. So they sent this foundation primer, which is probably just like their regular one. They sent their hydrating foundation primer, which is great if you have dry skin. And then they sent this foundation primer protect. So this is a primer with SPF 30 in it. But the Mercier primer that I have been using most days is this one. It is their oil-free primer. I tend to get very greasy throughout the afternoon and into the evening, and I found that this helps combat that so much. So I really enjoy this. It's different than any primer I've ever used. It is like a gel almost. So you can see it's like, oops. So it's like very lightweight. So one of my tips for primers is to just let it sit for a couple of minutes before you apply any other makeup, because you don't, sometimes when you're layering products, they can get like, they can beat up and kind of ruin your makeup. Oh, what I wanted to mention is it's very cooling. It almost has like a mint effect to it. I don't know how to explain it, but it kind of feels like a toothpaste almost, but it feels good. It's very refreshing. My face feels very clean and smooth and just ready for makeup. So lately, when trying to achieve a flawless face, I've been reaching for my color correctors. I still use the ones from Profusion, which I just really enjoy. I think they work great for me. I use the green on some of my red spots and then a little peach under eyes, and it makes such a difference. Between that and the primer, my makeup goes on so smoothly. I did mention that in my Valentine's Day video and my Wet n Wild video, but I feel like there's no harm in telling you all about it again. So I actually purchased this mini Profusion color correcting kit, so I don't have to use this big one every time. This one I do love though. It's got like all the colors and contours and highlights, but for every day it's a little easier for me to reach for this tiny one. This little quad, I primarily use the green, which corrects redness caused by breakouts or allergies, and then the peach, which neutralizes blue hues and dark under eye circles. So I'm just gonna take my brush. I should probably be a lot better about the way I use my brushes. I just use one side for green and one side for peach, so sue me. I am not a very good beauty blogger. Color correcting just helps give you like a perfect canvas, and it really makes such a difference. And it's not totally flawless, but that's okay. That's what our foundation is for. Our foundation is gonna totally even it out. And then I like to do my nose, because my nose is always so red. Probably because it's so big and it just sticks out of my sunglasses, and it's always the first thing to get some color. Okay, now we're gonna go under our eyes with a little bit of the peach. I'm just gonna use the other side of the brush. Now that our face is all corrected, now you're gonna go in with your foundation, tinted moisturizer, BB cream, whatever you use. For summer, I wanted to use something a little bit lighter, and I had been in the market for a BB cream when I got a package from First Aid Beauty with the best tinted moisturizer I've used in a really, really long time. I've been using it almost every single day for the last month, and it's almost empty. So I've just been applying this with my fingers. So I take a little bit. It's like a very, very creamy, can you tell? It's got great coverage. This is the First Aid Beauty Ultra Repair Tinted Moisturizer. This is in the shade Medium. And do you see how smooth it just looks? Between the color correcting and the primer, it just goes on so soft. Okay, so now what I do, it's kind of a random step, but I picked up the Mario Badescu Aloe and Cucumber and Green Tea Facial Spray. Before I proceed with my concealer, I just like to spritz my face with this really quickly. It's just, I just love how it feels. I don't know if that's a good idea or a bad idea, but before I go in with the powder products, I like to just moisten it up a little, and it's so, so refreshing. A lot of people love the rose water one, and I got that for my sister, and she is obsessed with it. She uses it all day, every day. I just don't care for anything rose water scented. It's not my favorite smell, so I thought I would try this one. It smells a little better, and it's just very refreshing. Now that our face is covered, we're gonna go in with concealer. This is one of those products that I've been dying to share with you, and I bet every single one of you already knows how great it is. I'm just consistently late to the cult following product train. I never catch it. I've seen this product. I know people use this product. It's everywhere, but I haven't used it yet until recently, and it has, I love it. Okay. It's probably my new favorite part of my makeup routine. So this is the Tarte Shape Tape in the shade Fair. And I use this under my eyes and just to highlight any areas on my face. I do not use it for spot treatments because it's super light, but if you're looking for a heavy duty concealer, this might be one that you try in your shade. They have a wide range of shades, but I like this one for under my eye. So the very best part about this, a little bit goes a really, really long way. So I just dot it under my eyes, a little here, a little here, and down my nose. And that's honestly probably too much. I just love this stuff. It's honestly like, oh my god, game changer. It's kind of expensive. It's $27, I believe, for that tube, but it's worth every penny. I'm all about finding affordable dupes, but sometimes some things are just worth the splurge, and that is definitely a splurge-worthy product. Okay, so for the nose, I usually like to use my finger because it's just a little easier. So now I'm going to go in with a couple of the Laura Mercier products that I haven't tried yet. They actually sent brushes over as well. So I have the Candle Glow Sheer Perfecting Powder, which I'm going to use as a setting powder, I think. Then I'm going to go over that with the matte bronzing powder. They also sent, another foundation primer. This is the bronzer brush, and this is the finishing brush. So let's look at these products real quick. So this is the Candle Glow Sheer Perfecting Powder, which I was going to use as a setting powder, but I don't know if it's a good idea or not, but maybe I will. Why not? We're trying new things today, so I'm gonna use it with this brush. Ooh, super, super soft. I guess we're just gonna go at it. I like it a lot, actually. It's definitely not like a setting powder, but it's doing the job as one. They say that this is a multi-purpose all-over pressed powder that perfects and finishes without mattifying, leaving skin with a diffused, luminous glow. This silky formulation has just enough sheer color to add perfect, subtle radiance and brighten the complexion with a soft, focused finish. So I think that's exactly what it's doing. My skin looks really good with this. Wow, it does look really good. Whew, I love it. That might be my new favorite pressed powder. Okay, let's go in with the bronzer, my favorite part. So I've never tried a Laura Mercier bronzer before in my life. So this one is in the shade Soleil. Oh, love it. It's a gorgeous matte bronze. So about this one, they say, a weightless matte bronzing powder that delivers a fresh, natural, and healthy-looking tan to the skin. The silky, microfine powder feels weightless, goes on smoothly, and blends seamlessly to provide the ultimate sun-kissed glow, which is exactly what I want. So I'm going to open up the bronzer brush that it came with. I love a good bronzer brush. It's kind of short too, which is nice because that'll fit in my little travel makeup bag. Smells like summer. Oh my god. Kind of smells like tanning oil. Ooh, I love it. So I always like to start bronzing around my forehead. That's just, I don't know, where I usually begin. Around the perimeter. I kind of do the E thing. My motto lately is the tanner the better. If you've been reading my blog, you know I've been going through a tough time personally, and every day is different, but the days that I put myself together, put a face on, give myself a little tan, it makes me feel a little better. So to me, that is the power in makeup. It has the ability to brighten a drab mood. It really does. And this bronzer is like I want to personally write them a letter and thank them for this because I love it. I wish you could see on camera how great my skin looks. And I'm not even trying to sound snotty. My skin looks so great. No, it really just looks so flawless and smooth. And there are its flaws if you really get up there, but overall it's a very, very soft look and I am totally digging it. So perfect. Wow. All hail the bronzer. So Laura Mercier products that I used today, that candlelight powder and the bronzer and both brushes, phenomenal. I love the oil-free primer as well. My face is pretty much set. I wanted to add a little blush real quick. I've been using this Benefit Rocketeur blush. I feel like blush makes such a difference. Let's move on to our brows. As always, using my e.l.f. Neutral Brown Pencil. This is the best. Don't ever waste your money on anything else. Or maybe you hate it and you can buy whatever you want, but I really love this pencil. Since I was kind of in hibernation for a few weeks, I had let my eyebrows grow out and they looked terrible. So I decided to go have them threaded. I love getting my eyebrows threaded and I hadn't done it in probably 3 years. I usually just like maintain them myself at home, but I felt like my brows were starting to get a little bit of a funky shape going on, so I wanted to have a professional just kind of work whatever magic they could, and I love what this woman did. She brought my brows back to life, so now I just can like shape them a little bit and they're perfect. And then I have my little concealer trick, which I'm still doing, and I use the tiniest dab of Shape Tape to do it. You just take a little bit and just dab at the beginning of your brows and use a spoolie to work it in. And then one of my old brow tricks, which I hadn't been doing in recent years, and I just kind of resurrected it, is hairspraying my brows into place. So a lot of people use brow gels. I don't think they work. I like to just take a spoolie and spritz it with some hairspray. And it really just keeps them in place. All right, now we're gonna go in with the eyes. So to be honest, I have been using the Profusion Peach Mixed Metals palette almost every single day. I love the colors. It's just the best mix of warm, soft, summery pinks and peaches, and I love the way that it looks on my eyes. So this is it. I'm gonna start by going in with Outgoing. It's kind of like a brown nudie shade. Then I go in with usually a mix of Outspoken and Special. I know some people aren't crazy about Profusion products or their brushes, but I really love them. They just work very well for me. Now I like to go in with Polite, which is the lightest, and put that right on my lid and the inner corner of my eye. Okay, and for me that's enough for every day. I don't want to do anything much more bold than this. Today I actually am going to do a liner. Most days I'll skip it. This is the Pure Cosmetics On Point eyeliner in the shade, I think, Heartless. It's like a felt liner. It's a happy medium between liquid and crayon. I'm just going to put a little on my upper lash line and in my waterline. Like, you really can't tell, but it does make a difference. So lately I've been using Maybelline The Falsies, my favorite mascara of all time. I've been skipping mascara on the bottom just because it tends to rub off and make such a mess, so I'm learning to live without it. Final step are the lips. This has been one of my favorite lip combos lately. I've featured these products before. I feel like all my videos are very repetitive, but when I like something, I just really like it. So I use the MAC lip liner in Nice and Spicy, and I top it with this Wet n Wild lipstick in the color Bare It All. I find that it's the perfect combination for my lips, and it lasts all day long. So I turned 30 last week, and I had a couple of parties that my friends and family threw for me, and I wore this lip to both of them. And our face is done. I'm just gonna take my Urban Decay All-Nighter, spray all over my face, and set that for the day. All right, so our makeup is done. Time to move on to hair. I'm still loving my short hair. It has been a really refreshing change. Youthful, easy, fun. I've been enjoying it a lot. So I've been styling my hair the way I'm about to show you pretty much every day. It's just a few easy curls with the wand, and that's it. So I'm gonna take my little headband out, and I'm gonna use the Chi 44 Iron Guard, one of my favorite heat protectors, and just spray this all over my head. Now that my hair's shorter, I do feel like I'm using hot tools on it a little more than normal, so I wanna make sure it is being protected well, especially these front little pieces. So once that's applied, I just clip half of it up. I love this lip so much. That lipstick is like $1. You need the dollar lipstick. The under eye concealer, 27 bucks, but the dollar lipstick makes up for it. All right, so just separate like this. I gotta finish this before my camera runs out of battery. Just clip it up. I started using this little Bellezza wand, which I literally got at Marshalls or TJ Maxx. Super cheap, but it works really well, and it's rose gold, so it's adorable and it makes me happy. So just take a little bit of hair. My trick for doing this is hold the wand vertical, like this way, and wrap the hair around it like that and leave a little out. So I only go around twice. Don't wrap it all the way and don't hold it out. You want your hair to go like this. And that's it. So now I'm just gonna do that around my whole head. And that's it. This is how I do my hair every day. And I just comb it out. I do take my comb and I'll tease like just the crown where my part usually separates, because I'll get like a little bald spot back there if I don't. Naturally, my memory card just filled up, so I had to go unload all of the footage, and now I'm back. I had some salt and vinegar chips for breakfast, and it's very unhealthy, but very delicious. So anyway, where we were, I am going to just spray these curls real quickly with the Macadamia Texturizing Sea Salt Spray, which I really like. This smells delicious. It smells like summer in a bottle. I think that's the gist of this video. All these products smell like summer. That's it. I'm gonna hit it with a little hairspray. And that's a wrap. This has been one of my go-to makeup and hairstyles lately. I've been mixing it up a little bit, but I always am drawn back to that peach palette and my easy wand waves. It's just, I feel best when I do this, and it's quick, easy, and I really like it. I have to say, every Laura Mercier product that I used today totally blew my mind, and I am so happy to have them now in my little collection, and I have a feeling I'm going to be using them quite a bit throughout the summer, especially that primer, the bronzer, and then that candlelight powder. So to recap, a few of the products that are now on my radar, and they should definitely be on yours too. The Laura Mercier Oil-Free Primer if you're prone to oily skin. The First Aid Beauty Tinted Moisturizer. So good. This isn't new, but I've been loving the peach palette. The Tarte Shape Tape, which has been a game changer for my under eyes, completely stepped it up. Love this. This is amazing. Probably my favorite part of the whole look. Oh, the Mario Badescu Aloe Spray. Very refreshing. I mean, you can do it whenever. You can do it throughout the day. It's just like, whew, I like it. Just wakes you up. These two Laura Mercier products and the brushes, so good. This bronze is, I'm very happy. I'm so picky about my bronzers, and I have to say this one, it's good. And it smells good. And I think that's it. Is that everything? Oh, my lip, my 99-cent lipstick, which is so messy and gross from Wet n Wild, but this lipstick lasts all day and I cannot get enough of it. Those are just a few of my favorite products of the hour, month, day, week, whatever you want to call it. I think I'm going to do a favorites post or like a blog or video soon, because I do feel like there have been a ton of new products that have just blown me away this year, and I love that. I love when you find things that are that good. And that is it for this video. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for your patience. Thank you for your messages. A few of you messaged me, Buffy, I got your message. did I write you back? I don't know if I ever wrote you back. I'm happy to be back and slowly getting into the swing of things, and this is all bringing me back to life, kind of. It's just putting my energy into something that I enjoy doing, and it's fun, and I'm happy to be here. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and I will see you next time.